All right, we're on. Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. The weather is a little bit grey and miserable in England, so I hope it's better where you are. So there's an Elacity update. So I figured let's do a little video. We can do a walkthrough and show what's been achieved. And yeah, there's some exciting new features. So I'll try and make this a thing as we update and keep everyone in the loop. So first of all, let's connect in. Elacity is a Web3 marketplace, so we are creating a protocol which allows for the exchange of data, and we're using bottom-up Web3 infrastructure tools. So everything from having your own crypto wallets to having digital identifiers to choosing where you store your files. Currently today, everything when you mint is minted on IPFS, which is an interplanetary file storage system. So we have these great tools that we can use. And whilst today we're looking at arts and we have an incredible collection of arts, in the big picture we'll be moving into music, films and all kinds of other assets, and we hope to facilitate the next generation of the internet with how data moves around and how individuals control and can exchange that. So this is Elacity. We have the option to log in, obviously, with MetaMask or Wallet Connect. Wallet Connect being Elastos Essentials wallet. I'll leave a link and show where you can download that if you haven't already. But it's great because as we start bringing in these new tools like digital identifiers, everything is on Elastos Essentials wallet and it's there. So you're going to want to probably have that to use the new features as we go. So first things first is check that you're on version 1.2. If you're not, you can go here and you can go to your padlock, go to cookies, select Elacity, remove, and then it will refresh the cookies for you. So let's log in. So on my Elastos Essentials wallet, I have you can see that, a scan code. I will scan in. So you can see it's calling to my wallet to say, can I give it permission? And we are connected. So it should open up here and there we go. So logged in Sash. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So one of the first probably things you'll notice when you come onto Elacity with the update is that we have the collections tab. So now we have the ability to see the volume and floor price of all collections in the Elastos community and the ecosystem of what's been achieved. Before we go into that, I will just take us to explore and show us the filters, and then we'll move on to that. So the art gallery is no longer, it is just explore, it's more generic. And when we visit, you'll see that we have a new filter bar at the top. And with that, we're able to filter down into some of the categories. So we have art, collectibles, photography, and utility. Sometimes these images might take longer to load, and it's because it's loading from IPFS, but generally it's pretty good speed. And what you'll find now is we have lazy load. So rather than clicking to go to new pages, it's all going to be just on one page, and you can scroll through. So you can see all the incredible art the community's achieved. And yeah, I mean, it's amazing. We've been live now for going on a month and a half. And yeah, there's around 1,800 assets already that have been minted and have been part of Elacity. So we're growing by the week, which is fantastic. So at the top, we also have collections. So we have the ability to now filter down into collections. You can see the floor price and what there is. So if we did Bunny Punk, for instance, we can select, we can apply. Give it a moment to load and we can see everything here, which is really good. And then if we wanted to see, for instance, what are for sale or which have offers or no offers or on auction even, you can do so here, filter it down even more. We can look for price ranges. And then lastly, if we want to filter what was the most liked or what was the most viewed, we can do so. Cool, so that's the filter option. Let's jump across into collections. So when we move into collections now, you will notice that we now have the volume and floor price of all of these assets. If we click on it, here's the Bella series. We can see the items, the owners, the floor price, and the amount of volume traded. And so we've got stats now to go off. And this is the case for all collections. And if you see here, if we just go back for a moment, if you want to generate your own collection, it's like an album. And what it really is your own smart contract. The Elacity protocol will let you do that. So we have a feature where you can create a new collection. You can fill in all of these informations like the collection name, what it is, about the project that you plan to release, and then for 3 ELA you can submit it. We'll generate you a new contract, and then once approved you'll see when you go to mint your collection as an option. So you can choose here whether it's public or private. If it's private, only you can mint to it, and it will show up when you're minted, logged in with the wallet that created it. But if it's public, everyone will be able to see it, and it could be like a charity collection, or it could be something that's more open for all, and it has a purpose. Cool. So jumping back, jump into the Bella series. We have all the information here. You can see all 500 Bellas as a result. And in a similar way, you can filter through that I showed before, but you can also jump into activities. And now you can see kind of what's been going on the contract and everything that's been taking place, which is really good. And there's plenty going on in Elacity. It's really, really positive to see. If you can't find what you're looking for, if there's an issue or anything, we now have a search feature. So we have the search bar where you can search the whole network and everything on the protocol. So let's say I'm looking for Web3 chat. So here we are looking for Web3 chads. You can see we can got the shops, so we can go to the Web3 chat shop. We can go to the collection, and we can also browse the NFTs in which they've minted. And if you're looking for a specific NFT, e.g. Bella 004, we'll be able to load that up as well. So here we can click it and we can go directly to the asset. Now Elacity has a range of services. You can create offers to each other. So you're basically asking, or you're giving the smart contract, the protocol, permission that if someone on the other side accepts your offer, it can take it from your wallet. So this is a peer-to-peer transaction. And you could create an offer saying, you can see some here, I want to give one, I'd like to offer you 30 ELA. Now the seller will see that 30 ELA on their account. If you go to their account here, they have incoming offers, and then they'll be able to accept that. And what it will do is they'll tell the smart contract to take that from the other wallet which gave permission. So the other aspect we have is the buy it now. So the ability to sell directly, and also the ability to auction. So the main areas that we've really looked at here is the new search bar function, collections with stats, and we have lazy load, and the ability to filter and go through and find NFTs more easy. So I won't keep it too longer. There's a host of other updates that have kind of come in that are less obvious. Obviously, you can go here to mint, and what we're excited for next is to be moving into DIDs and Hive storage. So we feel like this is now pretty complementary. People can navigate and find everything quite easily. And then moving forward, we really want to bring in DIDs, digital identifiers, so you can log in with your digital identifier. And then I can imagine a scenario where you come to mint and you get the extra opportunity of choosing where you want to mint to. And then we take it a step further, that when someone buys, they can actually transfer that asset across. And I'm hoping what we'll see from this is the ability to now start minting much larger files, because the whole ethos here is that we're going to tokenize everything. There's that saying in Web3 that everything will become tokenized over time. I really truly believe that that's the case, because actually you can mint something, so you've got an ownership token on the blockchain, and within that token is off-chain, it's tethered to off-chain data which is stored somewhere, and we want to be able to move those around and create a new digital economy. So super exciting and super innovative stuff. And just a huge thank you to everyone who's been supporting Elacity, who's been on the road. And we're so young in this journey, but we've achieved so much already. And I'm super excited and confident as well, because as far as knowing the tools that we have to still build in, it's just a case of resources and time. It takes time to build all of this and to actually bring it in, but the vision is there and we kind of know where we're headed. So thank you all so much. Appreciate everything. Keep minting, keep being awesome. And yeah, in 2 weeks' time, I'll aim to give another update. But you can see that there's been some really cool new features added to the marketplace to try and help the user experience and make it more friendly. And I believe that's everything. Have a great rest of the day and a great weekend. Thank you, everyone.